The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp is here, 2024 at the Sierra Outdoor School in Sonora, California. I'm Levi Flores, the voice of choice, and I'm glad to be here with you for another summer camp. I've been here every single camp, every week of every year, and I'm glad to be here with you once more. Coming up in Game 1 of this week's summer camp, we have the NBA 1 and NBA 2. And NBA 2 right now getting the first basket. I'll explain a little bit more of the rules here. NBA is the lowest of the divisions based on age, of course. You have the NBA, the D-League, and the G-League, then the WNBA for the women. The NBA results in 4th through 6th graders, and with the evaluation games, they are played or based on teams, the teams are added into each other just based on random assortment, and then the coaches tonight are going to pick the teams in a draft manner, and then that's the teams that they will be on for the respective week. Let's start off with a block here. Ty Granillo getting one there, and then a foul off the baseline. But NBA Team 1, they are in the white and gray jerseys, and for today, this team consists of Thomas Caldwell, Angelo Avila Martinez, Cash Bradley, Tanner Shornick, Jordan Sanders, and Cyrus Duquette. Quick inbound right inside the paint. A couple of orange jerseys swarming around, and the ball's still free. Tied up. Officials are going to let them play through it. And then finally blow the whistle and stop the action here as it is tied up for a share of possession. On NBA Team 2 in the orange and blue jerseys, Bennett Caldwell, Jack Doherty, Carson Oler, Kenyon Gilliam, Ty Granillo, Elijah Ruiz, and Cohen Wyckoff's Stewart. That shot just a little short, comes off the right side rim. Regain possession into NBA 1. Good ball movement around the outside. And a quick hesitation. Defense stays on him quick. Steal near midcourt, wrapped right back into the arms of NBA 1. That's number 26, Sanders. Our counselors and officials in these evaluation games certainly helping out the players while on the court, saying wrapping your arms around is not okay. You have to bring your arms flat out against the bodies. As NBA Team 2 gets a nice breakaway bucket there. That is number 97, Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. 5th grader on the breakaway. 4-0 lead for NBA 2. NBA 1 looking for their first made basket and nearly had it there from deep. Thomas Caldwell took a nice 17-footer, came up short. Pass across, blocked from behind, but a foul. Avila Martinez picks up the foul, and NBA 2 will inbound from the baseline. With these evaluation games, no free throws on these fouls. When we get to the league game starting tomorrow, free throws will be taken in a different manner, but we'll get to that tomorrow when those league games actually start. NBA 2, one of their only full possessions with the ball in hand on an offensive possession. That is Cohen Wyckoff Stewart getting another basket for NBA 2. But we've seen a lot from NBA 1 handling the ball, keeping the ball on that side of the court for a long time, and then most of their points have come off fast break possessions. So that's getting the ball down faster, and whether NBA 1 doesn't want to get back on defense or they're just a little tired from having the ball in their possession for so long, they're able to beat out the defense. And here we almost saw it again, but we got to travel first. There was a little bit of contact they were allowed to play through. NBA 2, 6-0 over NBA 1. Here's the steal midcourt. Tossed underneath and lost the handle. Cohen Wyckoff Stewart couldn't quite keep the grip. Still got 30 seconds. Caldwell to the paint, turns and fades, comes up short. Nice move, getting himself open, just couldn't finish. Final possession before the break. Here's one underneath, off the left hand, couldn't do it. Gets his own miss, puts it back, backboard and through. That is number 68, Elijah Ruiz, knocking down just 2 more points for NBA 2. And that leads us to our first timeout break. 5 minutes in, we'll send him to the benches and be right back. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp 2024 Week 1. This is the NBA League, which is the 4th through 6th graders in the camp. We have 3 NBA teams this year. Right now, we just have NBA 1, 2, and 3 for the evaluation games. Tonight, the coaches, they're watching right now, actually, all the coaches on the side of the court watching these teams, deciding who they want on their team, but they might not get everyone who they want on their team as well, because they have to get drafted onto their respective teams, and that's where they'll play Tuesday through Friday up until the championship games. So they're vying for that spot right now and showing their worth to the coaches. NBA 1 struggling a little bit offensively, just in shooting. They keep the ball on their side. They keep the ball from getting turned over until they miss a shot. But on the other hand, NBA 2, they haven't had the ball in possession quite a lot, but they are able to finish on their shots. And Cohen Wyckoff Stewart is one main part of that, as he has the bulk of the 10 points of NBA 2. The move inside. Offensive rebound, flings that one up. And the first made basket for NBA 1 is number 26, Jordan Sanders. Great defensive stop by NBA 1. But a travel was called on Cyrus Duchette. Wyckoff Stewart still trying to dominate inside. This time he gets stopped, and Sanders got his hand on the ball before anyone else. Wyckoff Stewart steps inside the three-point line. Long deuce goes long. Now Ruiz, his pass knocked away. It was intended for Dotery. Pulls up from 15, front iron. Here comes the inbound from NBA 2. All the way to the rack, finishing with the left hand. No, he can't. Ball comes down to Sanders. He'll beat out the rest of the pack. No one's in front. Coming from behind, not going to get there in time, but shook him, was forcing him to miss. Stepped out of bounds before the shot. That will not count. Here's Wyckoff Stewart. Baseline. Flings it right back out. 15-footer long, and Sanders, the first to touch it again. He's a rebounding king. Avila Martinez. He'll take the ball down for NBA 1. Still holding on to those 2 points that was made by Sanders after the first break. A little bit of contact high, staying with it. The poke out. Looking behind, making sure no one's going to get there. Elijah Ruiz adds 2 more to the 12-point total of NBA 2. Stuck in the paint, Sanders splits defenders. He had 3 orange jerseys around him. Put up the shot, but it wasn't there. Sanders back on it, high off the backboard. Fought for. Sanders for 3, looks good, goes long. Offensive board, bottom of the rim. All 10 jerseys, bunch ball inside except for Caldwell, who's on the other side of the court, awaiting a cherry pick pass for NBA 2. Caldwell finally gets it and steps out of bounds. .15-footer floating off that right foot. Couldn't get there. Wyckoff Stewart will be on defense. We've seen a lot of offense from him, but haven't mentioned his name defensively in the start of this. Off the side of the backboard, goes out. And this ball will head in the direction of NBA 2. Here's Ruiz. Nice behind the back move. No one really close on him. Swings it to the opposite side. Dotery! Got it from 15. 14-2. Now at NBA 1, still holding on to that one made basket. Sanders was the one who made it. Has a chance to make his second basket. Couldn't quite get it. Wyckoff Stewart heading the other way. Duchette stands in front. Sidestep. Working the magic. Now it's Ruiz. He goes for 3. Rims out, and it's Caldwell the other way. Caldwell fading. Rebound to NBA 2. Ruiz behind the back pass. And that'll send us to the sides. 14-2, NBA 2 on top of NBA 1. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp from Sierra Outdoor School in Sonora, California. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and for Court 2, Game 1 of the week, it's just evaluation games. NBA 1, versus NBA 2. And these teams are not put together yet. Starting tomorrow, they will be on their respective teams for the rest of the week. Right now, the coaches are watching these players. They're evaluating them and determining whether they want them on their team or not. And that's why it's evaluation. They evaluate the gameplay, and then they just show what they're worth. So tonight, the coaches are going to go into a room, close doors, and decide who will be on what team. And right now, a lot of the NBA 2 players, Wyckoff Stewart has been a large factor in the 14 points that they have put together. NBA 1, Sanders was the only one who made a basket, but they have a lot riding on them. Their offense is very quickly moving. They're passing the ball really well. They're getting it to the open man. The shots just aren't going in, or they just don't want to take the shot yet. Early in the camp, a lot of players want to show either their worth or they want to show that they can pass the ball and show that they can be on a team. And right now, NBA 1 is kind of stuck in that pickle. A quick shoe malfunction coming out of the break, but we've got it all figured out. Now it's 14-2, NBA 2 over NBA 1 in the third set of 5 minutes before the half. Nice move inside. Couldn't get the finish. He'll fight right back through. He has 4 of the 5 white jerseys on him. Kicks out to Wyckoff Stewart, who misses his shot but gets his own rebound. And then Caldwell, stripped that away right underneath the basket. Caldwell inside the three-point line. Wyckoff Stewart is the first one there. Doherty under the basket. He has a screen set for him so that the defenders can't get past, and it could be an easy 2-3-foot shot. But Doherty didn't see it in time. He wanted to be unselfish and get that ball out. In the evaluation games and league games, the time will differ starting tomorrow. They'll have a little bit more time per game, but every 5 minutes there will be a timeout so that players can get a quick rest, they can get some water, and the substitutions can come into the games as well. And each player will get equal amount of playing time. Caldwell from 15. Charity stripe doesn't pay well for him. Oler, straight down the right side, a little too fast. Basket got there before he wanted to. Wyckoff Stewart, pump fake, steps through, 8-footer, easy. Here's Cyrus Duchette. Caldwell. He gets rid of it. He finds Sanders. Sanders has 2 orange jerseys sandwiching him. Now it's 3. Needs to get rid of it. Looks like a jump ball was called. It'll head back the other way for NBA 2, who is up by 14. Final 2 minutes in this first half. Wyckoff Stewart showing off those handles. Great ball handler. He's been able to score, but shooting from the outside hasn't paired well for anyone yet in the camp. Doherty flaring his arms, trying to make sure that no pass will surpass him. Pass from right to left, trying to switch court. Open in the corner. Thought about the shot, not going to take it. Finds the man down low, but denied by the side of the backboard. With a full head of steam going the other way, Ty Granillo. And off the backboard, in for 2, Bennett Caldwell. Just inside the 3 this time. That is Thomas Caldwell knocking down that shot. Second made basket for NBA 1. Sanders and Caldwell, the 2 to score. And Wyckoff Stewart trying to add to his total, which may be in double digits. travel against Angelo Avila Martinez. Wyckoff Stewart gives the ball out to Dotery. He misses everything, and the rebound is there for Carson Oler. 2 more points. Count that for Oler. Avila Martinez. Baseline. Misses everything, and that'll send us to the break. NBA 2 up 20-4 over NBA 1. It's the 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp from the Sierra Outdoor School in Sonora, California. I'm Levi Flores, the voice of choice, and NBA 2, NBA 1 facing off in this first game on court number 2. NBA is the 4th through 6th graders in the boys divisions, of course. The WNBA for the women, D-League and G-League for middle school and high school. And all these games that you will see today are evaluation games. And so the coaches are looking at what the players are capable of, what they can do, and what they can do on their team as well. And check out that shot from the outside. Oler knocks it down. They're going to count it as a deep 2-point shot. Working from 16. That ball is blocked by Granillo. Now Oler looking to go back-to-back possessions, scoring. Couldn't do that. His teammate working with him, Gilliam, was trying to get inside there, not wanting to quit the possession, saying we may miss one shot, but the second chance shots are where we're going to gain the most points. Caldwell taking his time. Defense set in motion for NBA 2. Oler, the rebound. He's going to slow it up, something we haven't really seen from NBA 2 yet. And actually, they're going to throw it up court and find a 10-footer. Rim not as friendly for that shot. Avila Martinez couldn't quite get to the ball, passed a little too fast in front of him. Be right back to NBA 2, who leads 22-4. Doherty, baseline. Rebound by Caldwell. Avila Martinez, defense backed off of him and found the man in the corner. Another steal at NBA 2, starting to get into the heads of NBA 1 as Ruiz goes coast to coast with the left hand, finishes 20-point lead for NBA 2.
I think it's supposed to be a minute. Yeah. Because the breaks in between are only supposed to be to like swap players out. Yeah. So, I mean, 30 seconds for those.
Granillo. To the corner, Dotery steps inside the three-point line, just off the mark. Good look. Defense was nowhere near. Caldwell sets up for three. Hand gets on it and deflects that ball from going anywhere near the basket. Sanders roams the arc, pushes back to the center. 2 orange jerseys on him, and he'll get deflected as well. That's Tanner Shornick. And now Ruiz behind the back pass from 15, short on it all, but Ruiz is right there to clean it all up. Caldwell and company for NBA 1. Really slow to bring the ball up. They're methodical in their offensive process, moving that ball until they have that open shot, but the shots just aren't falling for them quite yet. If they take the approach of NBA 2 and get the ball down the court as fast as possible, they might have a better luck at fast break points and maybe even second chance points, being able to get rebounds, as that's what NBA 2 has put into the #1 priority. Avila Martinez from the right wing throws up from 3, front iron, and out of bounds. First timeout of the second half. 26-4 is the score. You're watching the 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. '24 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp NBA Division Evaluation Game. NBA 4th through 6th graders showing the coaches what they're worth so that they can earn a spot on their favorite coach's team. You can go to norcalsportstv.com/camp, get your child's individual highlight package, and learn more about what we do during the camp, and the daily schedule will be uploaded every day for you there as well. norcalsportstv.com/camp. NBA 2 dominating offense. Wyckoff Stewart has been the #1 player for NBA 2, but it's about the team that's built around players and who they are paired with when it comes to actual league games starting tomorrow. NBA 2 will not have the same players on the team today as they will tomorrow. Ruiz gives it up to the outside. That shot goes short, but it's saved. Wyckoff Stewart doing everything for NBA 2, and Ruiz adding on to that on the offensive side, sticking inside the paint and adding 2 more points to the 28-point total. Shornick from the paint to the outside. Sanders. He's open to shoot. Spins out of it. Still can't hit. And now we have the tie-up inside the paint. Officials are going to get him and call for a travel, not a jump ball. Going to call a travel, I believe, on Granillo. Off the inbound, Caldwell swatted at and converts the 2-pointer. Ruiz penetrates the middle, kick to Wyckoff Stewart. Plenty of time to shoot, gets it off, and comes down to Shornick. No full court press allowed, so the defense will have to push back, and Shornick will bring the ball up for NBA 1. He finds a wide open Caldwell, dribbles back for 8 feet, and banks it through for 2. Back-to-back possessions, NBA 1 scoring. That time, Thomas Caldwell, the 5th grader. Wyckoff Stewart underneath to Ruiz, behind the back. A beautiful setup, but the assist won't go as Gilliam couldn't finish. No use of the backboard either. Avila Martinez tried getting the grip on the ball, just couldn't get the full grip, the full control. So that ball was stolen away, but quickly right back to NBA 1. Jump ball between Ruiz and Dochette. The alternating possession, it'll be NBA 2's basketball. Ruiz now, top of the arc for NBA 2. 20-point lead. Cut to the middle, Granillo. The pass was deflected from Ruiz. And now here's that fast break opportunity I mentioned earlier. NBA 1, they were really slow on offense, but they saw what NBA 2 was doing, how fast they're scoring and how much they're scoring, that they can take that into what they're doing and maybe get more points and more opportunities to shoot. And there, it looked like it was turning good, but NBA 2 and Orange decided to get there a little bit faster than them, which was able to stop it defensively. Ruiz from the corner, sets up with time. His three, short and high. Pogo's up and down to Caldwell. Will get the defensive rebound for NBA 1, looking to break that double-digit barrier. Caldwell moves baseline. Granillo steps in front. Now it's to the outside for Duchette. Avila Martinez, another three. Looks good, just short. Wyckoff Stewart, steaming like an engine, throws it off the backboard, and 2 more points. Casually walks over to the camera to be shown in glory. 30-8, and Ruiz, he'll pull up for 3 and come up way short as it bounces to the baseline. That'll lead us to our next timeout. It's the 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. NBA Division Evaluation Game, NBA 1, NBA 2. Coming out of the break, it's Ruiz knocking down the triple. 33-8. Wyckoff Stewart and Elijah Ruiz combining for the bulk of NBA 2's points. They couldn't do it without the help of everyone else. Caldwell, Doherty, Oler, Gilliam, Granillo, everyone on the team. It's been working in tandem, putting it together. And NBA 1, on the other hand, a little slow to start for this camp, but putting it together. There we saw Cyrus Duchette flinging that ball around and putting NBA 1 at 10. Doherty short on his shot. Wyckoff Stewart, another offensive rebound. Wyckoff Stewart, 4-3. Shornick fighting for the rebound. Caldwell gets there to help. Just 3.5 minutes left of this first NBA Division evaluation game. Avila Martinez caught up in some jerseys. And a slap of the wrist will keep it with NBA 1. Good inbound pass to the baseline. Got the defense to shy away. Carson Oler allowed the shot to happen. And then there, the cleanup for Sanders. Ruiz, baseline. What a find to Wyckoff Stewart. $35 points put together in less than 30 minutes for NBA 2. Two minutes, 15 seconds to go. Small injury on the court will leave us with 4-on-4 for the remainder of this game. Final 2 minutes, NBA 1, 12 points, NBA 2, 35. Baseline, count the basket and the foul, of course, evaluation games. Not taking free throws, but what a way to fight through the contact and finish out the play. Ruiz to Doherty. Doherty comes up short again. He's right there on the line, just the power's not the same. Oler, he'll take a three. Pass deflected by Ruiz. And it'll stay with NBA 1, nearing the final minute. Here's the inbound to Caldwell. Caldwell picks up his dribble. Ruiz stays on him. Sanders now. Avila Martinez blocked from behind, but a foul before. Here's the inbound to Sanders. That's quickly stripped away by Gilliam. And now Ruiz once more. an open lane. An easy left hand. Final possession, NBA 1 with just seconds to shoot. Caldwell will take it to the outside. He'll be blocked by Ruiz, and that'll do it. NBA 2 takes the first evaluation game for the NBA, 37-14. For more of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. Follow us on all the socials and make sure that you don't miss any of the action. We're live and we are on demand. I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores. We'll see you next time from the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.